Today we will take a new chapter, that is a brief standardization of drugs. So this standardization of drug is important during drug proving and in the dispensing of medicine also. So if the standardization of the drug, if it is not done, then we will not have the quality of that drug. And if the quality is not proper, then we will not get the proper result from the patient, as well as we will not get the proper result during the proving also, because in the proving we have seen the quality of the drug. We have seen different types of drugs, indigenous drugs or the exotic drugs, salts and gums, or the weak drugs. In that, if the standardization is not there, then that indigenous drug or the exotic drug, they will not act properly on the human beings during drug proving. Even the standardization of the nosode and the sarcodes are also important for the patient purpose, because we cannot do the standardization of that drug during the proving, but we are doing the chemical evaluation, we are doing the biological evaluation of that nosode and the sarcode. So this standardization is important as a patient and for the prover also. So we will take this today, that is the brief study of standardization of drug. The remaining part of that vehicle, that is a semi-solid vehicle and certain types of oils, that we will take it tomorrow, because that PPT is not opening. I don't know why, some technical problem is there. So today I have started the new chapter, but in 1 or 2 days I will take that semi-solid vehicles. So what is this standardization? So the standardization means to maintain this standard, that material should be accepted by the prover or that should be accepted by patient. So that should have some prescribing norms, or that should have some status. It should have some quality. If it is not, if they do not have any standard or any quality, the patient will not accept it. The vital force will not accept it. It will not react properly. When you are giving the medicine to the patient, when the drug is potentized into the medicine, that medicine, when you are giving to the patient on the basis of symptom similarity, on the basis of totality of the symptom, that drug will act on your body. That is known as modus operandi of that medicine. So that the procedure or the what is the modus operandi of that medicine to act on our vital force, because we said that ki similia similibus curenta, that means the similar medicine should be given to the patient. So when you are selected the selected similar medicine, then that similar medicine will enter into the body through the olfactory ways or through the oral ways, whatever the way you are applying, whatever by which way you are giving that medicine to the patient. When it is get absorbed or when it is get digested in the stomach, then it will be spread all over the body. It will act through the sentient nerves, so that nerves will carry that sensation. The artificial disease will be produced by this medicine, but that artificial disease is very similar to that of the natural disease. So that artificial disease, if it is similar to the natural disease, then how it will be possible that the cure is there in the patient's body? With that similarity, that artificial disease should be stronger. So similar and stronger disease will overcome the natural disease which is present, or the vital force which is affected by the disease that is known as natural disease. So अगर हमसे कोई ज़्यादा stronger है, अगर dominating है, then we will sit quietly. If you are quarreling with your sister or your brother, and if your grandparent or your parent shouting on you, then you will keep quiet because they are dominating than you. That means you are similar members in your family. You are having the same characteristics, you are wearing the similar surname, you are having the same faces, the certain properties are also same, so you are belong to the class similarity. But if the problem is there, then one should be a stronger one who can solve that problem. Otherwise, अगर आपने आपके पेरेंट ने अगर जोरदार आवाज नहीं निकाली, then you will quarreling, the time will increase. It will not stop there. Again and again, you will talk something. Your brother or sister will again talk something. So in this way, that quarrel will increase. It will not stop. So to stop that, one has to be stronger. कोई तो भी एक मीडिया चाहिए कि जो आपका झगड़ा वो सॉल्व कर सके. So that media may be your parents or your grandparents, but that they should be a stronger. They should have some stronger point, or they should have some loud voice, or their personality should be like this कि अगर वो आके खड़े भी हो जाए, then you will sit quietly. So in this way, the second factor is important, and that should be a stronger one. So similar phenomena we will apply to our disease modus operandi. If the medicine you are giving the similar, then that similar medicine will produce the similar intensity disease, but that they will not cure. The disease should be, artificial disease should be a stronger one, then only it will overcome that natural disease. The second example we can take that during the that tug of war, if both the teams are stretching that rope, if A and the B, both the teams, if they are of same strength, then nobody will win. The A team will again pull it of some force, and the B team is also pulling it with the same force. At the end, what will happen after the some period of time? That rope will break, and nobody will win, and you will all fall down. So one should be stronger so that that match will be, or that match, or we can declare the winner in that match. So the stronger is important, and the weaker is also important, because if the weaker is not there, then there is no importance to the stronger. So here in our case, the weaker is the natural disease, which is a dynamic in nature, and stronger is the artificial disease, which is, though it is similar, but it should be stronger to annihilate that natural disease. In this way, when you are giving the medicine, it will act through your nerves, and it will produce the similar but stronger disease in the patient's body. That means you are WBCs, you are all the types of WBCs will get activated. The number of the cells will increase, the number of the immune cells will increase, and they will overpower that cause of the disease. Whatever the cause of the disease, they will try to annihilate that. So this is nothing but the modus operandi which is happening by our medicine to fight against that natural disease. So if in that medicine is of not proper standardized, for example, if you want to eat something from outside, nowadays it is not possible to us, but just before the 3 to 4 months, the scenario was totally different, right? We are in a position to order something, बाहर से कुछ भी हम या फिर order भी नहीं किया, so just हम लोग बाहर जाकर भी वड़ा पाव खा सकते थे, right? But in the today's scenario, this is not possible. Let it be. लेकिन after the 6 months or after the maybe 1 year, again the same thing will happen. We are hoping for the best. We are hoping for the vaccine. So after the 6 to 7 months, when the scenario will change, when the infection will decrease, then again we can order something, or again we can go outside and we can eat anything. So suppose you want to purchase the that farsan which is available in the market. So that farsan is available in the market of a different brands. It may be of Haldiram, it may be of that Gupta Ji, or it may be of any local brand. So what you will purchase? Definitely, you will purchase the brand. So again, in that, the some students may like the Gupta Ji and some students may like the Haldiram. But which is the best one, or which is the, instead of best, we will say which is the better one? Of course, the name and the fame plays matter, and plays an important role. And the second thing is the taste. So when you will compare the taste of XYZ brand with the Haldiram with that of the another ABC brand, then you will find that the Haldiram is better than these two brands. So every time you are going by the standardized name and the standardized fame, because the taste is good, the material which is available, it is quietly fresh, and they are having some standardized protocols. According to that, they are preparing their product. If you are purchasing the 10 packets of that farsan, small packets, then the taste will be same. It will not differ. The quality will same, and this is the standardization. So always you are um, choosing the things on the basis of their name. सिंपल चॉकलेट भी हमको खरीदना है, सो वी विल गो बाय द नेम, वी विल चूज इट बाय द ब्रांड. कोई कोई ब्रांडेड कपड़े भी खरीदते हैं कि मुझे एलन सोली ही चाहिए, या मुझे क्या उसको पीटर इंग्लैंड ही चाहिए, या जो भी कुछ ब्रांड है पैंटालून्स ही चाहिए, या कोई बोलेगा कि नहीं मुझे website का ही चाहिए. So these are the certain brands which are available in the cloth. So why they are in a branded? Because they maintain the certain standard, and on the basis of that we are purchasing. Why we are going by the brand? Why we are not we are purchasing the local things also. ऐसा नहीं कि हर चीज we are purchasing the branded one. We are also purchasing the local things. But why we are moving, or why we are run behind the name and the fame of that standardization? Because they are maintaining their quality. We are getting good things, good uh, quality things, and their lifespan is also much more as compared to the local one. So this is the standard. Just say gold, if you want to purchase the ornaments, then we are purchasing the gold ornaments, or we can purchase the platinum ornaments, or we can purchase the diamonds or diamond ornaments. We will not purchase, depending upon the situation, depending upon the condition, we may purchase the simple that metallic ornaments also. but that metal ornament, it may be the black metal or it may be the any kind of metal which is easily available in the market, just up to the 200 or 300, the lifespan is very less, and the sustain वो कब तक करेगा, that is again a less thing. So gold है, it is having some standard. So similarly, the drugs should be a standardized one, then only we can prove it very nicely, and then only we will get the result on the patient. So the acceptability of any material is always established by prescribing a standard. हम लोग क्यों accept करेंगे वो material को? Because it is having some standard. If it is a local brand, then sometimes we will not take it. If that drug is not prepared properly, if the quality is not good, then you will not get the better result during drug proving, and even you will not get the result in patients. So this acceptability of the material is important. It is a numerical value which quantifies a parameter. So parameter we have discussed in many things. We have discussed the parameter of chocolate. We have discussed the parameter of any edible thing, or we have discussed the parameter of clothes also. So similar parameters are present in our drugs, and we have seen it. How the drug should be collected, which part of that plant we are using. Sometimes we are using the whole plant, sometimes we are using only roots. So in this way we are also taking the certain parameters for the selection, for the collection, and for the cleansing of that drug material, and thus the quality and purity of material, thereby enhancing its efficacy. So efficacy means its effect. इसको इसका इफेक्ट कैसे बढ़ेगा? बाय क्वालिटी. अगर क्वालिटी अगर अच्छी है तो इट विल गिव द गुड रिजल्ट्स. And purity, yes, we even you when you are preparing a rice, or when you are preparing the chapatis, then there also, if the quality of that rice and the quality of that wheat, different type of varieties they are available in the market. So if you are taking the best quality of the wheat, then your chapati will be very nice. It will be a very white in color and very soft, and it is very easy to make it. But if you are purchasing the wheat of lower quality, then the difficulties will start from its making. It will not be a very soft, it will be a difficult to make a circle of it. त्याला लाटणं खूप कठीण होईल आहे. It बहुत हार्ड हो जाएगा वो. It will be a very ते कडक राहील आहे शिजल्यानंतर जेव्हा तुम्ही शेकता त्या पोळीला. So it will be a very hard one, that it will not give the pleasant taste to you. And of course the purity will not be again a proper. It may have some stones, or it may have some insects in it, सोंडे आपण ज्याला म्हणतो. So the purity and the quality matters if you are purchasing the lower degree of the rice or of the wheat. Same with the rice, if that grain is not proper, if it is slightly yellowish in color, then your rice will not be cooked properly. It will not be nice in taste. So many varieties are available in the market of rice, dal, wheat, of any grains. But if you are purchasing a good quality of grain, then you will be have a good taste. The purity is also good. So This quantifies the purity and quality, and this purity and quality, if it is good, then the effect will also good, and this will affect our health. Any standard product definitely possess uh, um a certain amount stability for shelf life. So that I have said, if you want to purchase that farsan of local quality, or it may be of branded quality, so actually this is not the spelling mistake is there. So any standard product, definitely they possess the certain norms. They are having the certain protocols they have to follow according to the Food and Drug Act, FDA हम जिसको बोलते हैं. So if they possess, then their stability and the shelf life will be good. So जैसे मैंने पहले कहा था कि अगर आप 10 पैकेट भी आप लेते हो किसी ब्रांडेड चीज का, एंड इफ यू टेस्ट इट 10 different bites separately, you will have the same test. That is the stability. And if the ingredients um, are pure, and if their quality is also good, then the shelf life will increase. They will sustain in any weather, any temperature, and you can purchase it. Because what happened in the lockdown, the most of the companies or most of the factories were closed. So the food material which in their stock, in that stockist or retailer, they are selling that material only. But if it is a branded, and if the quality is good, if the pure material if they are using, then the shelf life may be a 6 months. So every food material they are having the different shelf life. We know we, we are always seeing what is the manufacturing date and what is the expiry date, or how much time it will get expired. So if it is a better quality and purity, the shelf life increases and the expiry date is also increases. So second point is that if the material quality is good, then its quality and the purity will affect its efficacy. And second thing is that the shelf life will increase. That means the stability of that particular thing will increase. Then what is this stability then? And we are saying always the stability. So what is the stability? So stability of a pharmaceutical product. So we will deal here only, up till now we have taken the examples of the certain food material, but we are talking about the medicines. So now what is the stability in terms of pharmacy? May be defined as capability of a particular formulation in a specific container or closure system to remain within its physical, chemical, microbial, microbiological, therapeutics, and toxicological specifications for a prescribed period. So this is the stability. So stability of pharmaceutical product means what? Uh, it is a capability as the capability of a particular formulation. So if you want to check the stability of that belladonna mother tincture और द बेलाडोना फ्लावर्स, सो वो फ्लावर की इतनी कैपेसिटी होनी चाहिए, या फिर आपने बेलाडोना का मदर टिंचर बनाया है, सो उसकी कैपेबिलिटी उतनी होनी चाहिए, कितनी, we should have a particular formulation, so certain ingredients. So belladonna का active principle क्या है? This is your first question. What is the active principle of belladonna? If you want to check the active principle of Nux vomica or the coffee or the coffee means, or the aconite or the bryonia, so you have to check the active ingredients which are present in it. So the first question is, what are the active principles or active ingredients which are present in belladonna, nux vomica, aconite, bryonia and coffea? Okay, so I want the 5 active principle of these drugs. So this that means it is a pharmaceutical. It when it contains the certain active ingredients which affect your body, then it is a pharmaceutical. So उसमें क्या होना चाहिए? The capability of particular formulation. अगर इसमें ये सब XYZ अगर active principles है, that is known as the formulation in our terms. लेकिन when you are talking about the allopathic medicines, they are having the different composition. They combine the many drugs together, many ingredients together, and then they are preparing their medicine. This is their norm, but अपना norm क्या है? We are using a single medicine at a time, and we are using the single alkaloid at a time. We are not doing a combination of that. So if the capability of the particular formulation, यानी वो active principle in a specific container or closure system. So when you are putting this mother tincture or the roots or the stem or the plant, that is the active part of that drug substance. When you are, or the formulation of that drug substance, when you are keeping it in a container, to be remain within its physical, chemical, micrological, therapeutics and toxicological specifications. So when you are keeping the mother tincture or any drug in a closure system or a container, its physical characteristics. So वो फ्लावर्स के आपने जो physical characteristic किए थे कि it should be a red in color, it should have 5 petals, or if you are taking the roots, then their roots should be a green or it should be a dried one. Their roots should have the hairs, or that the roots of having certain inches in height, then broadness. So जो भी आपने उसके morphological features पे आपने उसको select किया था, after the selection you have collected it, so that physical things should be properly preserved, or that should be as it is in that drug. या फिर आप मदर टिंचर का एग्जांपल लेते हो, तो when you are prepared the mother tincture either by old method or by the new method may be according to the nature of drug substance, आपने मैसेरेशन से बनाया है या परकोलेशन से बनाया है, the morphological character or the external characteristics which are there in the mother tincture, it should be preserved. So physical characters which we with what we present in that, color, or if some have taste or odor, yeah, quantity. So that physical things should be proper when you are keeping that in a closer system, or when you are keeping in a closed airtight container. Second thing is chemical. So chemical again, I ask you the question regarding that alkaloid or the active principle. So that should be preserved properly. Then the micrological. So micrological here, it may apply microbiological चाहिए यहाँ पे. हाँ. So microbiological. So this microbiological is applied to the nosode and the sarcode. या फिर when you are preparing the medicine by the animal excretion, sorry, animal part, or the whole animal, whatever it is related to that living organism. So it may be the sarcode, it may be the nosode, or it may be the part which we are using, or the whole organism. Then therapeutics. Therapeutic is again related to this chemical. Therapeutic word generally where you are using when you are giving the medicine according to the pathological condition. For example, that lady is having the pain in the uterus. So therapeutic medicines will be pulsatilla, sepia, ignatia. So those medicines which are having the action, which are having the affinity towards that organ. So in that case, we are not considering the other factors for the prescription. We are only concentrating on that part affected. Suppose that person is having the abdominal disturbances, then we will take the medicine Bryonia, Podophyllum, Naxomica, then Nux moschata. So these are the certain medicines which are having the affinity for the digestive system. That is the therapeutics. So particular organ is involved. That means it is a therapeutic. And the next one is the toxicological. So toxicological again, it is not applied to the homeopathic medicine. Yes, but it is applied to the certain poisons or the certain other system of medicine, because in our system we are converting the toxical effect of that medicine, of that drug, into the good effect by the potentization. So whatever may be the things which are present in that particular drug or in that particular mother tincture, it should be preserved. So if you want to preserve the ice cream which you do not want to eat today, then its color, its taste, its appearance, that is a physical. Then chemical means the ingredients which added in that, that is the essence or any dry fruits, it should be preserved properly. Microbiological means it should not be get infected, or it should not be get affected by any organism. Therapeutic means yes, its effect, its coolness, its taste, its appearance should be proper, so that we will feel better. We will feel a coolness when you eat it. You will having the relish taste of it. And toxicological, that is the bad effect of it. So it should be, all these things should be preserved properly for prescribed period. This is important for prescribed period. And so according to the ingredients which are added in that ice cream, if it is really made by the milk, the shelf life period is very less because the milk will get deteriorated easily, and that should be preserved in a 0 degree centigrade, or it should be preserved simple in our freezer, not in the freeze. If you are purchasing something, then they have written the expiry date, और इसमें उसमें ऐसा लिखा रहता है कि use before 3 months or use before 6 months. So depending upon the ingredients which are present in that food material, they have prescribed the shelf life, or that is a prescribed period. So we do not have any shelf life, or we do not have any prescribed period for our homeopathic medicines. We can store it 10-20 years, but one condition is there that कि if the color changes, that means physical कुछ problem आता है, या फिर chemically the ingredients are get decomposed, या फिर there is a microbiological intervention, या therapeutically if it is not acting properly, if all these things are ठीक है लेकिन it is not giving the result and it is showing the bad effects, then that is not the stability. That means the quality is now deteriorated, the purity is not maintained, and that's why it affects the efficacy of that particular thing. So in short, this is the value, or this is the character of that particular drug, or that particular mother tincture, or that particular food substance. If it is not maintaining the proper quality, proper purity, then it will not show the proper efficacy. So this stability means physical, chemical, माइक्रोबायोलॉजिकल, थेरेपेटिक्स एंड टॉक्सिकोलॉजिकल, जो भी स्पेसिफिकेशंस उसमें है, it should be properly preserved for that prescribed period. That prescribed period may be different for the different drugs, so it is known as a stability. वो बीच में ही इंटरनेट का प्रॉब्लम आता है, so that router that I am using, it having this some loose connection, that's why I have to go and I have to check the plug and whether the lights are blinking or not. Okay, so this is the stability. So stability of that router is now decreasing. The stability of a pharmaceutical product, for that they should have this following characteristic when you are formulated it, when you are storing it in a specific container or in any closure system, so they remain within its physical, chemical, microbiological, therapeutics and toxicological specification, and the most important is for prescribed period. अगर उसकी characters अगर अच्छे से preserve है, then this is known as stability. And if it is stable, then the shelf life will increases, the efficacy will again increases. So these are the concept of standardization in the current day practice is emphasized mainly due to the industrialization of homeopathic pharmaceutics, so as to meet the global needs and standards for uniformity in procedures, quality, and quantification. So this stability or this standardization of drug is important in homeopathic pharmacy also, because now this pathy is now acceptable in all over the world. Globally we are utilizing the medicine, and when you are supplying this medicine to the other country, to the other state, that standard should be maintained properly, that quality should be maintained properly, and hence the uniformity is important for maintaining the quality. And so this is maintaining nowadays because of the competition in the industries. तो जितना हम बेटर दे सकते हैं उतना हम बेटर देंगे, ऐसे वो इंडस्ट्री वाले करते हैं. So as much as they can give quality, they will get the result. So this concept of standardization is more important. It is having the more emphasis due to this industrialization. SBL है, शोबे है, डॉलिकॉस है, और बहुत सारे ऐसे ब्रांड्स हैं कि they are, even the local brands are also available in particular cities. मुंबई में लोकल ब्रांड्स कुछ अलग मिलते हैं, पूना में कुछ अलग मिलते हैं, औरंगाबाद में कुछ अलग मिलते हैं. So local distributors are also there. So this industrialization having the certain advantages and of course disadvantages. So advantage ये हमको इसमें मिल रहा है कि all are for getting the benefits, they are maintaining the standard, because if the standard is not maintained, then nobody will purchase that XYZ brand. So this mainly due to the industrialization of homeopathic pharmaceutics. And if the brand is good, then they are getting the global क्या बोलते हैं उसको, the global tender also. They are having the a demand from the other countries also, but their procedure, their quality and their quantity should be a superior one, otherwise not possible. Now what is the stability? Again, these are the certain points. It is defined as the extent to which a product retains within specified limits and throughout its period of storage and use, that is its shelf life, the same properties and characteristics that it possesses at the time of its manufacture. So ये जो उसके points है, so these points should be there. जैसे हम collection करते हैं, first thing that we want to make a medicine, the first thing is the selection. The first thing is the identification. Identification, if it is a proper, then only we can select that drug. लेकिन आइडेंटिफिकेशन उसका हो गया है लेकिन इट इज ऑफ बैड क्वालिटी, देन वी विल नॉट सिलेक्ट इट. दूसरा हम कुछ दूसरा कोई ड्रग देखेंगे, वी विल अगेन आइडेंटिफाई द सेम थिंग. द बेलाडोना के फ्लावर्स हम लोग दूसरे आइडेंटिफाई कर लेंगे, या बेलाडोना से अच्छा इफ यू वांट अ मेडिसिन थूजा, सो वो थूजा का जो प्लांट है इट प्लीज गेट ड्राइड, बिकॉज वी डोंट वांट दैट ड्राइड प्लांट, वी वांट द फ्रेश leaves of that thuja. Then we will identify the next thuja of the same character. So identification होने के बाद the proper selection should be a proper one. Then selection के बाद the time of collection also matters. So अगर collection अगर properly है, so this is the extent. Now these are the certain parameters on the basis of which we are collecting that product. So they should be having the specified limits कि वो ड्राई नहीं होना चाहिए, या दैट सीजन शुड बी अ प्रॉपर. एंड जब आप उसको स्टोर करोगे, अगर आपको अभी नहीं बनाना है, इफ यू वांट टू स्टोर इट, देन that specification should be a proper one. It should be throughout as it is, जब तक आपने उसको आपको स्टोर करके रखना है. या फिर the certain medicinal things which are not available in our area, so we will purchase it from the other state. तो वहाँ से भी अगर आप ऑर्डर कर रहे हो, so the qualities should be within that specified limit throughout its period, जब से उन्होंने स्टोर किया है और जब आप उसको यूज़ करोगे, अगर उसका लाइफ अगर 6 मंथ है, 6 मंथ अगर वो सप्लायर ने आपको बोला है, so up to the 6 month it should be a properly stored, it should possess all the quality. कब तक? जब तक आप उसको यूज नहीं करते हो within that 6 months. With that they should have the same properties, they should possess the same characteristics. So जब आप वो मैन्युफैक्चरर को ये सब ध्यान रखना ज़रूरी है कि जैसे ही वो खरीदता है वो ड्रग, या फिर आइडेंटिफिकेशन और कलेक्शन करके सिलेक्शन करके वो कलेक्ट करता है, so that drug part, that plant part, or the part which we are using from that animal, from that plant, from the metal, it may be the acid, so the basic property should be retained up to that specified time. जैसे उसने खरीदा है वैसे ही वो जब वो ड्रग प्रिपेयर करेगा वैसे ही उसकी वो क्वालिटी मेंटेन होनी जरूरी है. सो वो पॉइंट्स कौन से हैं? सो देयर आर 5 टाइप्स ऑफ स्टेबिलिटी पॉइंट्स. सो ये हर एक ड्रग में हमको कंसिडर करना है. तो वो कौन से हैं? सो फर्स्ट वन इज द फिजिकल. तो फिजिकल मैंने पहले आपको बोला था, इट्स अपीयरेंस, इट्स कलर, इट्स ओडर, देन इट्स यूनिफॉर्मिटी. अगर रफ है तो पाउडर अगर आपको मिलता है, देन द पाउडर शुड बी ऑफ सेम साइज, कोर्सनेस उसका होना चाहिए. इफ इट इज स्मॉल पीसेस ऑफ द रूट्स और द बार्क or the leaves, then they should have the uniformity in their size. Appearance, if it is particular color for the flowers, then that color should be uniform, it should be properly appear. Palatability, so jab when we are utilizing it, it should be the palatability जो उसकी हमने खरीदी तब से लेके when you are preparing the medicine, कुछ palatability we can check, क्योंकि हर drug poisonous नहीं होता है. So for example, if you want to prepare the medicine from that chili or the capsicum, so you can check the palatability. If it is not very spicy, so that palatability should be a proper one. So that taste or that palatability should be maintained जब से आपने खरीदा है, जब आप मैन्युफैक्चर कर रहे हो तब तक. यूनिफॉर्मिटी, यूनिफॉर्म तो वो होना चाहिए इन केस ऑफ पाउडर और इन केस ऑफ फ्लावर्स, इन केस ऑफ एनी ड्राइड सब्सटेंस. डिसोल्यूशन, वेदर इट इज एसिड में या मिनरल्स में या सर्टन अदर जो ऑर्गेनिक इनऑर्गेनिक प्रोडक्ट्स हमने जो देखे थे, so it is applicable to that dissolution, whether it is dissolved in water, sparingly dissolved, or the completely dissolved, whether it is dissolved in the chloroform और या फिर वो ईथर में डिसॉल्व हो रहा है. so this is may related to the vehicles also. so वो कुछ जो पॉइंट्स है, इट शुड डिसोल्यूशन के या सोल्युबिलिटी के, तो इट शुड बी अ प्रॉपर. ऐसे नहीं कि आज हमने सब कैरेक्टर देख के वो खरीदा, after the some days the properties are lost, it is now soluble in the alcohol also, so this should not be happen. then suspendability are retained. So these are the certain points that we should consider while purchasing and while or before preparation of the medicine. So this palatability, appearance, uniformity, dissolution, suspendability, they should be retained in that particular drug substance or in that particular thing that is related to the physical. The next one is the chemical. So that we have also discussed previously ki, the ingredients which are the chemical ingredients or the active principles which are present in that drug, they should be retained properly. So its chemical integrity should be proper one. Active ingredients should be retained properly. And if you are preparing potency, then the power of that medicine should be written कि आज अगर आपने 200 potency बनाई है and if you are storing it properly in the form of liquid, but after some days you find that the color is changes or it is have some bad smell, that means the chemical ingredients जो उसमें थे now it is decomposed. So the potency or the power of that medicine is now no more of use. कुछ भी उसका patient पे effect नहीं होगा. So the active ingredients should be written, and I ask you the certain active ingredients of the drugs. Second is chemical integrity. जो भी उसमें एक्टिव प्रिंसिपल है उसका जो भी बॉन्डिंग है इट शुड बी प्रॉपर. वो वो उसकी चेन वैसे ही रहनी चाहिए. इट शुड नॉट ब्रेक. पोटेंसी जो आपने बनाई है that potency should have the effect, the same effect that you have prepared within the specified limits, uninfluenced by storage conditions. So ये जो chemical या mother tincture या potency जो या mother solution या mother substance when you are want to store, so ये उसके जो points हमने पहले discuss किए कि उसके active ingredient, उसकी chemical integrity, उसकी potency, they should be proper. और ये सब हम जब store करेंगे then they should not be affected. किससे अफेक्टेड नहीं होना चाहिए बाय द स्टोरेज कंडीशंस. जब जहाँ पे आप स्टोर कर रहे हो, वी हैव सीन द प्रिजर्वेशन ऑफ ड्रग सब्सटेंस एंड मदर टिंचर. कोई कोई मदर टिंचर वी आर प्रिजर्विंग इन द ग्लिसरीन. सो दिस इज योर सेकंड क्वेश्चन कि which type of medicines or drugs or mother tinctures we are storing it in glycerin. Okay, so this storing is also influence to their chemical integrity. So that conditions such as temperature, certain rodents, insects, housefly, and then the light, humidity. So these again affect the storage of that particular mother tincture. जैसे अगर आपने मदर टिंचर स्टोर किया है लेकिन वहाँ पे सन रेज बहुत ज़्यादा आ रहे हैं, सो व्हाट विल हैपन, वो जो न्यूट्रल ग्लास में आपने मदर टिंचर स्टोर किया है वो आफ्टर द बिकॉज ऑफ द एक्सपोजर ऑफ द सन हीट वो खराब हो जाएगा, बिकॉज कंटिन्यूअसली उसका टेम्परेचर बढ़ेगा जब सनरेज चले जाएंगे वो कम होगा. अगेन सेकेंड डे द टेम्परेचर विल इंक्रीज एंड देन इट विल कूल डाउन. सो व्हाट हैपन बिकॉज ऑफ दैट, द बॉन्ड्स जो है उसमें उसके एक्टिव प्रिंसिपल के, इट विल ब्रेक. इफ इट इज ऑर्गेनिक देन द केमिकल बॉन्ड जो उसमें है कार्बन हाइड्रोजन एंड ऑक्सीजन का, वो सब ब्रेक हो जाएंगे and no more it will be active or no more it will be useful for the patient or for that prover. So उसमें chemical integrity नहीं रहेगी. Second, अगर आपने potency store की है, so it contains the lot of alcohol, it will get evaporated because of that high temperature. So this will be influence. या फिर उसमें अगर आपने वो अच्छे से properly close नहीं किया है lid से, then the house flies जो रहते हैं या छोटे insects जो रहते हैं, they will again causes the infection. या फिर humidity, this will again affects. अगर बहुत ज़्यादा वो रूम ठंडी है, so the temperature if it is very less, then this will again affect the chemical integrity of that particular substance. So these are the influencing points. So ये जो भी आपने स्टोर किया है, they should be uninfluenced by all these factors. So this is about the chemical thing कि एक्टिव इंग्रेडिएंट्स परफेक्ट रहने चाहिए, केमिकल इंटीग्रिटी रहनी चाहिए, and the potency if you are preparing it should be a proper one, or it should be uninfluenced by the storage conditions. कौन से temperature, light, humidity, certain insects or rodents, they should be free from all these things. So we have seen the brief standardization of drug. We have seen the importance of standardization, because if it is not standardized, if it is do not have any proper quality, the purity or the efficacy will affect. So that particular material, it may be the pharmaceutical or it may be the any substance, it should have the proper standard. Then only we will accept that material and then only we can prescribe. So these product definitely should have the stability. For what? For the shelf life. Then we have seen what is the stability and why it is important. Because this is a numerical value which is important for quality and purity, and on these two factors efficacy is different. So any standard product should possess a proper stability. Then we have seen the definition of the stability. So in terms of these pharmaceutical product, all these formulations should be properly maintained. They are biological, therapeutic, or the toxicological, or chemical, or physical. All the specifications should be a proper one for that prescribed period. So all things we have seen. The further topic, that is the aim or its evaluation. What are the different ways by which we are doing the evaluation or different methods of drug standardization, that we will take tomorrow. Okay, and once this standardization of the drug is completed, then again we will take that remaining vehicles, that is the semi-solid vehicle and certain oils with starch. Okay, so if you have any query in any topic, please give the message to me. On one day we will discuss the queries. Sometime I am checking your papers, the half of the papers are completed, some papers are remaining, we will discuss that. Okay,